The Buck Reising Show is powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. Visit springhillac.com.
Welcome back. We have the great pleasure of being joined by Caleb Herring and Riverdale head coach Will Kreisky here on the radio show today. Caleb and Coach Kreisky are joining us because Caleb has just committed to the University of Tennessee in the 2023 class. Caleb, first, congratulations to you and your family. I know this has got to be a hugely exciting time, and very much thank you to you both for taking some time out today to hop on with us.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
So what went into your decision-making, Caleb? Because obviously your brother was already committed to the University of Tennessee, an early enrollee, but I know that I'm sure that you're looking to kind of blaze your own path there. How much of the impact was it that your brother was already committed, and how much of it was just the best fit for you?
To be honest, my brother, he really wasn't hard on me when it came to trying to get me to come to UT. He told me to just choose a place that's comfortable for me and make the decision that's best for me. And me committed to UT, honestly felt like it was the most fitting place for me. I was comfortable with the coaching staff. They've always been close to me since my freshman year. So I'm really happy that I chose this school.
I know Vols fans are certainly happy to have you and your commitment. Coach Kreisky, you've obviously coached both of the brothers. How do their skill sets kind of complement each other on the football field, and what kind of athletes are the University of Tennessee getting?
Well, first of all, they're getting two great kids. I mean, they're both outstanding young men. Their parents have done an outstanding job with them. You don't find two better kids in the school that yes, sir, no, sir type kids. But, they feed off each other. It was very, very unique, to watch them play. When one would make a play, the other one would get jacked and try to make a play. But, they're both long. They're both physical, and they fly around. They're always going 100 miles an hour. Elijah's really physical. Caleb, he's long, and he's learning how to use his body. He's very, very technician, so he wants to do the little things the right way. So he works really, really hard at his position to be the top guy at his spot.
Vols commit Caleb Herring and Riverdale head coach Will Kreisky here with us on 104.5 The Zone. Caleb, how was the recruiting process for you? Because this is a massive deal for you and your family, obviously, but to be an in-state player going to the University of Tennessee, I work every day with Ramon Foster, who played for the University of Tennessee, played 11 years for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He talked about that as being a Hendersonville native and going through that process himself. This is a massive deal. Has that kind of hit you yet?
Right now, it really hasn't hit me. Going through this process, it's honestly been a blessing. And at times I would get stressed, but I had to tell myself not too many people go through this recruitment and stuff, and it's just have to learn to be blessed throughout this process. But yeah, it really hasn't hit me committing and stuff yet, but yeah, I'm really glad to make this decision.
Now Mike Eckler was your primary recruiter, right?
Yes, sir.
I hear he's a bit of an insane person. Is the chili hot thing, is that something he brings to the recruiting meetings? Does he have that much energy with you and your family when he's sitting in the living room?
Oh yeah, every time I see him, he'll come up to me, screaming, his face is red. Sometimes with me, shake hands and junk, he'll smack my hand super hard and stuff. But yeah, he always brings that energy, and that's what I like most about him.
He coached a couple of guys that I cover with the Tennessee Titans. I hear all kinds of stories about Mike Eckler. Coach Kreisky, working with Josh Heupel and his staff, how has that experience been for you? Because obviously every Vols head coach prioritizes trying to keep in-state talent at the state university, but I know that hasn't always gone the way that Vols fans would have liked it to. How important has that relationship with Coach Heupel and his staff been for you?
Coach Heupel and his staff, once they came in, they've done a really good job. They stayed on top of these two young men. They communicate all the time. Linebacker coach Gene Marie, he does an outstanding job. I've talked to him almost, every time that they're able to talk to high school coaches. I was talking to him weekly about these young men and what they can do. And Coach Gene spent a lot of time in my office with me back right early into Christmas, and you could tell just the relationship he was trying to build, and he's trying to develop that culture with his kids and with his players. And so it was really neat to see that, me, him, and Elijah, I think one day spent a couple hours together and just going over the defense and just sitting there listening to him the way he talked and explained things and was just coaching up Elijah. It was really special. And I was just, humbled just to be able to sit in the room and listen to those two.
Well, that's really good progress to see, certainly, and we're very excited for you, Caleb, and certainly for your brother to be a part of the Vols program here in the future. How do you kind of see yourself in the Tennessee defense, Caleb?
Yeah, like going into it, I'm gonna try to be a leader. And, Coach Eck, he told me, like, my position was going to be the Leo, what Byron Young is playing, just, moving around on the defense, rushing the quarterback, playing 3 down, 4 down, and 2-point stance, dropping back some, just what Byron Young is doing.
Outstanding stuff. Caleb Herring, Coach Will Kreisky at Riverdale High School. So much fun to have you on the radio show today. We really appreciate you guys taking the time. And again, congrats, Caleb. This is really exciting stuff, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
It's Caleb Herring and Riverdale head coach Will Kreisky with us on 104.5